For 26 years, the government's recovery of the ill-gotten wealth of the late President Marcos and his family, to include his cronies, had its twists and turns. It was a gigantic task, and despite having recovered half of the $10 billion believed to have been stashed away by the strongman, the hunt for more may soon end. And will it happen? But if that happens, who will continue the search? And joining us tonight on the phone is the chairman of the PCGG, Attorney Andres Bautista. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, has the PCGG completed its mandate and mission to recover all ill-gotten wealth of the Marcoses and their cronies? To date, how much has been recovered and where did the money go?
Yes, I think that's a good question because we can be very factual about that. So far, the PCGG in its 6-year history has recovered over 164 billion pesos. And recovered has spent an estimate of between 5 to 7 billion pesos. So these monies have been remitted to the national government primarily for the comprehensive agrarian reform program.
So are you in favor of ending this work of the PCGG with its abolition, and who will take over?
Well, actually what happened was when the new commission came in October 2010, we immediately reviewed the operations of the commission. We looked at the pending cases, we looked at the properties that were sequestered and surrendered, and the commission came to a collective decision to recommend to the President the winding down of its operations and the transfer of the cases to the Department of Justice, particularly through the Office of the Solicitor General, and the transfer of the assets to the Department of Finance through the Privatization Management Office. This was a recommendation we made in 2011, and that's when all of a sudden, one of the major headlines put it in their banner, and in fact, we thought that when they said that the government collectively was ending the hunt for the Marcos II, that is an inaccurate statement, because as far as the PCGG is concerned, that hunt should not end, because there are still assets that are here, and also abroad. But what we said was that perhaps to make the operations more efficient, that perhaps the PCGG, which is formed as an ad hoc committee, be wound down, and that its functions be transferred to other government agencies through a law that will be passed by Congress.
So the hunt has been going on for more than 26 years. How much work is still needed to be done to recover all the ill-gotten wealth?
Well, that's a difficult question because, as you know, after 26 years, many things have already occurred. Many of the documents and the evidences in respect of this ill-gotten wealth have either been dissipated or have been lost. Many of the witnesses are no longer cooperating with us, and some have also passed on. So the work has become more difficult, and the issue really is at this point, okay, in order to recover more wealth, it will entail a lot, more cost. And so we have to come up with a cost-benefit analysis and figure out whether it is still to say new cases in respect of ill-gotten wealth. For example, we still get leads about supposed gold bullions that are in Europe or certificates of deposit. Also in respect of paintings outside of the Philippines. So what we've been doing in the current PCGG is being judicious in the use of our resources. We do not needlessly travel. We only travel if we think really there is a high possibility that there is going to be a recovery. It happened last November when, together with the New York District Attorney's Office, we were able to locate 4 paintings of French Impressionists, which are at about $50 million.
So your latest recovery is the 70 billion pesos of the cocoa levy funds. Where is it deposited, and how soon will it be used to help our farmers?
It is currently 6.5 billion, which is the principal, is deposited in the national,
Sir?
which is in the dividends This is currently in an escrow account for the Coconut Planters Bank.
So how long till our coconut farmers benefit from this if it's still in escrow?
That's money back. So what? That belongs to other agencies. At this point,
I think we're having a little bit of difficulty, sir.
Hello?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, sir. Yeah, continue, sir.
We're saying that PCGG is just in charge of recovering the monies, but insofar as spending the monies is concerned, that belongs to the Presidential Task Force on the Cocoa Levy. And I know that they are currently studying various options on how best to use these monies for the benefit of the coconut farmers.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us tonight. That was Attorney Andres Bautista, Chairman of the PCGG. Thank you, sir.